Oh my God. Greetings gamers, this is Red with Arcade 816. I'm here at the Yetee Station in Aurora, Illinois, and it's time for the Tuesday trade-in.
Absolutely.
So we trade in the old games. Did you notice how you could hear him and me, and we don't have to pass the microphone back and forth?
Dude, it's amazing. Technology and everything.
It's crazy.
I don't know how we're doing it.
I got one hand in my pocket, and I don't know
what to do with my hands.
I can do whatever I want with this hand, or I could use them both. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But the point is, we got new mics, so hopefully you can hear us. Because
I totally will not be talking like this.
Yeah, just talk like this, and everything will be fine. But we got a complaint. I was telling Jason earlier that we got a complaint about our video, how people couldn't hear us. We only hear one of us at the same time because I talk and you have to talk, and we pass it back and forth. So the person who shall not be named,
he knows who he is.
Daniel.
I mean, they knew who whatever.
Daniel of Team 816 will not be named.
No.
Man, that guy's opinionated.
No, I know. I mean, just everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So why are we doing this Tuesday trade-in?
Right.
That's where we trade in the old games for some new old games. And every time we try to do a
we try to do a theme.
Yeah.
Like something that's. I mean, it's not always super obvious, but something that's fun. Something that's like, oh, okay, I get it.
So what did we do this time?
That's a great question.
Okay, so do you want to tell them?
I mean, it's not like a solid theme, but because me and him were talking, we're like, all right, well, what should be the theme this time? I'm like, I don't know, but the only game I know I want to put in is No One Can Stop Mr. Domino, and I'm like trying to think with all the other games that we got going on, but speedrunning, some sort of speedrunning. I mean, you can speedrun any game, but something that's more I guess common knowledge for speedrunning a little bit, or maybe just running in general, because all the games we're going to show you has running in it.
Right.
Maybe we'll just go with running.
So yeah, we're just games about running. That's the theme today.
That's the theme.
If it's a bad theme, let us know in the comments, and we'll never read it. But
exactly.
the first one, Sony PlayStation.
Right.
We were playing Buster Brothers Collection.
Correct.
Because we were doing compilations last time.
Now we wouldn't think of any other compilations for PlayStation.
That was a bad theme too, maybe. I don't know. But the game is called No One Can Stop Mr. Domino.
Right.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's not my pick.
No.
I don't know anything about this thing. I'll show you the cover. It's literally called No One Can Stop Mr. Domino. It's not called Mr. Domino.
Nope.
It's called No One Can Stop. Because I looked up this game, and it's not under M, and it's not under D. It's under N for No One Can Stop Mr. Domino.
Right.
And now you're never going to forget what it's called because I've said it about 40 times. So please tell these good folks what the heck is they're going to see when they come into Yetee Station in Aurora, Illinois, and play the PlayStation Arcade 816 cabinet. No One Can Stop Mr. Domino. I almost said it wrong.
Well, you don't just play as Mr. Domino. There's plenty other characters to choose from.
Okay.
But
Mr.
Domino that you see right there is our main protagonist of this game.
Okay.
What you're trying to do is you're running around a preset field, all right? And you can do laps of it too.
Okay.
So basically you have this course, and in this course you're basically running and you're dropping your dominoes, all right, to hit different objectives in the map. And so when you drop,
so he's a domino.
He is a domino dropping more dominoes, but you can't stop him.
Is he dropping them?
He is dropping them.
He's not pooping them.
He might be pooping them out. Okay. I mean, we can't rule the book on anything.
All right.
But anyways, so Mr. Domino, you're dropping dominoes. You got this whole course. You're trying to hit specific parts of this course to trigger different actions, for more points. You're trying to it's a score-based game. You're trying to get the best score, the quickest you can do it. You're trying to hit all these different objective points on the field itself. But yeah, that's basically the whole game. Okay. There's a bunch of different courses. There's a bunch of different routes you can take. You're just you can see it right now in the attract mode right here. You're triggering different parts of the field around you. And there's a lot of goofy things around you. This one's more of this course here specifically is board games. But there's stuff where you're in a city and all sorts of crazy
things. Themed levels of domino drops. How long is a level?
I mean, you can be done with a level in a couple minutes.
Okay.
You know, like, yeah. It's
So
not,
good
It's a quick.
arcade style, walk up, knock a couple levels out, have some fun, right?
You're gonna be confused because you're just like, no one can stop Mr. Domino.
Yeah.
And like, okay. And then you're gonna play it,
Right.
but it is a quick pick up and play. Like, there's not a lot of.
It's not a lot, yeah.
It's not like on explanations. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't hold your hand. It's just you play the game, you drop some dominoes, you figure it out as you go.
And it seems like a very Japanese
Yes.
game, but this is a U.S. release. Acclaim
Yeah.
distributed this for whoever made it. I don't
no idea.
I don't know who made it.
All I know is this game has picked up in popularity over the years. Like, they've been running it at Games Done Quick a lot. Like,
Oh.
you can speed run this game. Like,
Oh.
you can literally beat this game 30 minutes.
Okay,
It's
so
a
that's
really
something to shoot
quick
for.
game. It's a really quick game.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that because I've watched someone do it.
Okay.
Can
So,
I? No.
right, right.
Can you? Probably not. I don't know.
Well, I have yet to play it because I'm a bad curator of a museum, but no one can stop Mr. Domino.
Yeah.
Nice arcade style. Maybe you can speed run it. Maybe they'll put your name on top of the cab. I don't know. This isn't my arcade. I just bring the cabinets here. So, what do you think?
Like I said, I found this game in a Goodwill years and years ago, and I thought nobody knew about it. I'm just like,
I certainly didn't know about it.
I mean, you can see the art up there. It's wacky. It's weird. No one can stop Mr. Domino. Why can't you stop it? Why can't we stop it? I don't know. But you can't stop it.
All right. That's good enough for me.
Yeah. That's all I got from Mr. Domino.
So, saying goodbye to Buster Brothers Collection. No one can stop Mr. Domino. I had to look. Even though I've said it 40 times.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting senile. So I'm going to move on from no one can stop Mr. Domino to the Game Boy cabinet, where we were running Konami GB Collection. I forgot if it was called GB Collection or Game Collection. Yeah. Konami GB Collection. Volume 1. But now we're running Volume 2. And same thing as before, if you watched the last Tuesday trade-in, or you came into the Yetee Station to play it, you know it's like a compilation of 4 games by Konami, and a mix of like classic stuff that you've heard of, and like kind of more weird stuff. So this one's got Track and Field, it's got Parodius, which is actually a pretty good version of Parodius, I like it. It's got Frogger, which is like a zoomed in multi-screen version of Frogger, where like you'll see the bottom of the screen, and then as you get past the cars you'll see the top of the screen with the logs. It'll scroll on up, so a little different than the arcade version, but similar. If you play Frogger, if you play Frogger, you can play Game Boy Frogger. It's it's not that hard to pick up. And then the last one is actually one of my favorites, and I was telling you about this a while back. It's called Block Game. And Block Game is really strange. It plays like an overhead shmup, okay? But instead of enemies coming at you, it's just a series of squares that are arranged in a certain pattern, kind of like Tetris pieces. And your goal is to shoot your gun of the ship up to the top of the screen at these shapes and complete squares. So each shot you make adds a square to the shape that's coming down until you've made it a square, and it'll disappear. That's the whole point of it. So they're all oblong shaped and weird. You shoot them and turn them into squares, they disappear. The longer you play it, the faster the shapes come down the screen, gets a little tougher.
Right.
I played that game for like 4 hours, dude. I was so addicted to it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, Parodius and Track and Field and Frogger, classics. Probably people have played them. The Block Game's something new and different. You should check it out if you come here. Never seen anything like it. Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. So, Konami GB Collection Volume 2. I guess we're calling this one into the running category because of Track and Field. Maybe Frogger, although that's jumping. It's a bad theme.
Yeah, I mean,
just leave us alone.
I did not just make that up on the spot. You know what I mean? Like, we totally thought of it.
Yeah, right. A lot of thought went into it. Yeah, okay. Next up is the Sega Genesis cabinet. And we were running Mega Man The Wily Wars.
Right.
How'd that do?
I mean, people were playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody was like surprised that it was Mega Man on the Genesis. You know what I mean? Because not everyone has played Mega Man, but Mega Man's popular enough that most people know who Mega Man is.
Are you on camera? Or are you like...
I don't know.
There's a guy talking. I don't know where...
But anyways, no, like, I thought it did fairly well. Like, I had to come over a couple times and, like, reset it, meaning people were playing it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if anybody beat the game 1 through 3 Mega Man, you know what I mean? But, still, people were enjoying it, people were playing it. I could hear the bits and the boops and the jumps and the slides and all that stuff, so I thought it was doing pretty good.
That's great.
We had Mega Man power battles.
In your candy over there, right?
That did great.
Yeah.
So apparently people just love Mega Man. Like, I love Mega Man, but,
we all do.
We all love it. I mean, yeah.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't like to move on?
If you don't like Mega Man, you're not allowed to watch anymore.
Just turn it off.
That's it, yeah. Turn the video off. Sega Genesis. We're running Sega CD this time. Sonic CD.
Right.
Because running, and also because the movie is coming out this weekend.
Right.
Sonic 2 is coming out in the theater. You figured, why don't we run Sonic? And I said, great idea, man.
And
let's run Sonic.
We got our commercial running at while Sonic is going right now.
Tell them about that.
Yeah, so right now at the Kendall 10 in Oswego, right before you see Sonic, you see a little commercial of Yetee Station, and I thought, hey, it all works out, you know what I mean? We got the cabinet here at Yetee Station, we're running Sonic CD, you got Sonic 2 in theaters right now, I mean, and plus, this is like Sonic.
Well, right, I mean you go to the theater, then you'll see the commercial for Yetee Station, and then you'll be like, oh, snaps! I gotta go to Yetee Station in Aurora, Illinois.
Sonic.
And then they come here, and Sonic's here. Not only is he on the game, he's on the top of the cabinet.
That's true.
We're not messing around.
No,
we're not.
Totally thought of it.
We were not messing around. Yetee Station, Aurora, Illinois. Arcade 816, Sega Genesis console cabinet running Sega CD, Sonic CD. Who hasn't played that? Who hasn't heard that song? Sonic Boom. That's it.
Well, I mean, I like Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
But I know you're a little bit more fond of the Japanese.
Toot Sonic Warrior.
Yes.
Yeah. I like them both. They both have their charm. But yeah, I
grew up with Sonic Boom.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I had Sonic CD on the Sega CD. Pop that thing in, full animation.
Right. Yeah. Blown away.
Yes.
At the time.
Yes.
Now it's like, wow, this is really compressed and bad. But back then, oh my God, it's a video. That's crazy. But that's it, man. We got, what's it called?
No one can stop Mr. Domino.
How could you forget?
Yes.
Konami GB Collection, Volume 2. And Sonic CD on the Sega Genesis cabinet. I always have to look.
Yeah, because
my memory lasts about 5 seconds, and then I'm gone. I don't know what's going on. But Arcade 816 console cabinets. What else is happening at Yetee Station? Tell the people. I usually do that at the beginning. I say, what's going on in the arcade? This time I was just like, I don't care.
I think since the last video, we haven't really added any games here, but we've been switching things around.
Yeah.
So in the Capcom Cute cabinet, our tiny little child-sized candy cabinet, I put Marvel vs. Capcom as a joke.
Right.
Like, I kind of did it as a joke. But people have been showing up, they've been playing it, they've been loving it, and I'm like,
crazy?
you know what, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like people are literally on their knees when you could be using a chair, but hey man, however you want to play.
The cabinet's about this tall, right? It's a short little Japanese cabinet.
But threw Marvel vs. Capcom in there. People have been loving it. I switched out our Bishibashi online for the Bishibashi.
Okay.
Which is about 5 years newer, new games, fixed some wiring issues that thing was happening.
Good.
Also swapped out the Raiden Fighters Jet 2, I think, was in our Aero City.
Okay.
I put in this game that I'm not going to pronounce correctly, but it's called Dimahoo. D-I-M-A-H-O-O.
Okay. If you've heard of it, tell us in the comments, and we'll never read it.
It's a crazy shoot 'em up. It's by Rising. It's like one of those like really niche Capcom CPS2 shoot 'em ups. Didn't have a whole lot of them. It's a really, really obscure, rare game, but it's got like a cult following and all that. Again, crazy shoot 'em up on free play in the Aero City on the big 25-inch screen.
Yeah, those are big monitors in those.
Looks great, plays great. And then the weirdest, I think, addition that you know what, we had the board around, I was like, why not? It's called Curry Kinton.
Okay.
Which apparently is like some sort of food dish, but I got
because
rid of,
Japan.
I got rid of Bubble Bobble,
okay.
which I was having some issues with.
Right.
Couldn't get it to work anymore in that cabinet, but I switched it out for another Taito game, which is this Curry Kinton game, which is, it's hard to explain. It's like Kung Fu, but modern, or a little bit more modernized.
Like Irem Kung Fu.
Yeah, like Irem Kung Fu, yeah. And you play this dude, and his name's Curry Kinton, got me, but he looks kind of Akira Toriyama-ish. You know, he's got.
It seems like it should be based on an anime when I saw it playing over there.
But I guess it's just a game.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's just one of those games where you can just kind of pick up, punch some dudes in the face, throw some like energy blast. Totally not a Dragon Ball ripoff at all. But figure keep it here, see how it does. People like it, keep it here for a while. People hate it, swap it out for something different.
Right. That's the beauty of it.
Yes.
Let's put in a new board.
It's kind of like these things, you know? You just kind of swap out games.
Put in a new cartridge here, put in a new board there. Whole new arcade experience. It's awesome. And you didn't Mortal Kombat, right? You did.
Right, I did do that, didn't I? I upgraded our Mortal Kombat 2 to Mortal Kombat 2 Plus, which you look it up online. It's a really cool like fan upgrade to the final revision of Mortal Kombat 2 3.1, where the guy added like a whole bunch of different modes, improved the AI of the enemies, added in like secret characters and stuff like that. You can do 2-on-2 matches, like all this crazy stuff. But I figured, you know what?
Yeah.
You go to an arcade, you see Mortal Kombat 2, but then it's like Mortal Kombat 2 Plus.
Right.
And like it doesn't distract from the original game. Like
you can still play it.
You can still play the original game, but you get options when you start it now, where you can do like tag team 2 versus 2, and then just like your normal Mortal Kombat. So I thought it was a cool little upgrade. You know?
Great time to be a gamer, man. All this fan stuff going on. We were just talking about that earlier.
It's nuts. It's nuts. There's so many like arcade upgrades and free play hacks and like all this cool stuff to just add to the experience.
Right. Sweet, dude. So that's it. Yetee Station, Aurora, Illinois. Nobody else is running all these things. Not just these.
Anybody in the world right now has no one to stop Mr. Domino, even in an arcade.
No, it does. Nobody. I can say with confidence, nobody.
Like I'm not even saying in an arcade cabinet. I'm just saying like you go into these barcades. They got like N64, NESs, all of them. Do you think anybody has no one can stop Mr. Domino in an arcade?
No.
Is
anybody even playing it anywhere right now?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
That'd be a neat thing to find out.
It would be.
But I have no way.
One guy.
Yeah, one guy's playing it, right? And maybe somebody here will be playing it. Hopefully. No one can stop Mr. Domino. Konami GB Collection Volume 2. Sonic CD, all the other stuff he mentioned.
Yep.
We're gonna have to play that Mortal Kombat. I gotta check that out.
That's true.
Yeah. So I feel like I should have my microphone.
I know, because then you gotta like sign off and everything,
Right.
but now.
But I don't. Now I'll just.
Yeah. No, it's like I don't know. What
All
right, see ya. And,
just kind of do the stairs down, right? Okay. That's all we got. I'm Ryan with Arcade 816.
I'm Jason with Yetee Station.
Catch you next time. Thanks for watching.